Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I am coming in a little bit early. I mean, it's week 39, but I decided to make this video a little bit early because, and then I'll make like a week 39 part 2 if we make it that far in. My actual doctor's appointment for the coming week, because of the holiday, they've been falling on Tuesday, but my actual doctor's office is closed on Tuesday, so my new doctor's appointment for the coming week won't be till Wednesday. And I'm actually seeing the midwife again and not my OBGYN. I had two options of a morning appointment or an afternoon appointment. This particular midwife is the same one that delivered Oz. And we really like her. She is on it and makes you feel special. And she was great in the moment. Some things that bother me are, like, for instance, we saw her this past week, and because my OBGYN was out of town on a cruise, and like, she walked in, she's super jolly, super happy, and I know she sees a million different people, and so I know I'm not special in her book of people, but like, the first thing she said to me was, I didn't even realize you were pregnant, like, Dr. Lund's been keeping you all to herself this time, and blah, 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 blah. And we have seen her. Well, I saw her once in a visit because Dr. Lund was in an emergency C-section. But again, that was a long time ago, early on in the pregnancy, so I wouldn't expect her to see that. But just like 2 weeks before that, I had seen her when Dr. Lund, when the ultrasound tech was gone and they ended up having to do that quick ultrasound on me. Jamie was in there then. And I even like talked to her, and we even talked about one of my aunts, because it doesn't matter. But anyway, her grandmother, she was raised by her grandmother, this particular lady was, and her grandmother and my mom used to work together at the shoe factory back in the day. And then my dad's also a nurse, but my Aunt June is a nurse also, and she used to work with Jamie. And so Aunt June had told me that Jamie used to think that she was a witch or something like that. So we talked about that jokingly. So, and maybe, you know, I know she's busy. I know there's no telling how many people they see in a day, and it really doesn't matter to me. But remembering people, like, I'm horrible with names, and sometimes I can't always remember why I know you. But I am really big on knowing people. And so that kind of stuff really bothers me. But anyways, her actual services, her attitude, the way she was with us, with Oz, like, you know, in delivery, I mean, she was just wonderful. So I have no, and that's really, you know, that's really what's important. I think I'm going to cry. I'm so sorry. I'm all over the place. Anyways, we're week 39, and I cannot believe it's here. I cannot believe it's Christmas. And I just have a host of emotions. I had a random phone call. I have been so angry the last, well, probably since Wednesday. And I've not been happy with my husband the majority of this pregnancy. Some of it is on me, some of it is on him, some of it is just man being douche canoes. But I have just, like, I have felt like I've just been have so much anger and tension in my bones. I went off on the FedEx man. That's a whole nother story for another day. I don't even want to talk. I should tell y'all that because it is ridiculous. I was so mad. I was shaking. And this was at Brianna's house, not my house, because we don't get a lot of packages, but they do. And then yesterday, we had to go to Jackson, which is an hour from our house, to see Ed's parents and do Christmas with them. And before we came home, I said that I would like to stop at Sam's and get a few things just to have for the holidays, just for no other reason than if we end up having the baby and then people come to our house for Christmas. So I bought some, like, chocolate chip cookies and cheese and crackers and things like that. And some of those things, not necessarily the cookies, but will be a fairly healthy snack after the baby. It was those, we love those multi-grain, like, they're not low carb, but they are lower in carb, like seed, crunchy, they're called Crunch Masters, maybe? Just on a spectrum-wise, they're better for you, so I got some of those. And we bought some nuts, and anyways, Oz was asleep in the car, and so I just ran in really quick, and I went off on some ladies in there who were huffing and puffing. And this morning, I've just been so hot. Our house is hot. It's hot outside. I got mad at my husband who, like, carried all the groceries in last night, but then didn't carry the big-ass box of waters in. Why would you not carry the big-ass box of waters in? Why would you ask your 39-week pregnant wife to do that? And when he saw me carrying them in, he goes, yeah, I was going to ask you about those. I don't know if you wanted those in. I'm like, why would I not? This is what I'm talking about. This is the mood I'm in. Are y'all all cracking up? Because I've been in such a bad mood. And my dad this morning was like, I am praying for your husband because you're going to kill somebody. I said, I'm absolutely fixing to kill somebody. And I'm not even that hard to get along with. I try really hard not to disrespect people. Anyways, and I'm not angry with Oz, so that's good, but I want to kill everybody else. But this morning, Ed is going to a lunch at one of the local farm, well, I say local, they live about 40 minutes away, and he's going to take Oz at this big, huge, nice, fancy shop. So Oz is going to get to look at the tractors, and I think they're having gumbo, which my kid won't eat, so he's going to stop and get him a Happy Meal. And Oz slept till like 9:30 this morning, which, P.S., never happens. I mean, never, ever, ever happens. I don't even ever remember a time my child ever slept at 9:30. However, he didn't have very much of a nap yesterday, and he was up late last night. And it's holidays, and I know that. So, on the sleeping front, none of us are sleeping super great, except for Oz, apparently. Ed and I both are super snotty, and I feel really guilty because I know Ed doesn't feel great either. And he keeps trying to help me so much with Oz and just other things, and I know he doesn't feel good. And he's trying to share some of the load, which I super appreciate, even though I want to kill him. And then, like, I think we're better, and then, like, the next day we're all super snotty again. Yesterday I blew my nose so hard that I've never passed out ever, not once in my entire life. But Brianna's a passer outer, and so I know the signs and the symptoms, and she's talked to me about how she felt before. First time, I mean, I was like, Ed, and he came running over, and I grabbed onto him. I thought I was going down. It wasn't just dizziness, but it was like the black spots, like I couldn't see anything, and it was just from my ear popping. So we're all super snotty, and except for Oz, thankfully he's better. But I've been giving everybody this super strong vitamin regimen for the last 2 weeks, and it may not be 100% helping, but I'm hoping that even though we're coughy and snotty, that our immune system is not so readily available for the flu. That's my hope. It is going around ferociously in our area, and that is a huge concern for me with a newborn baby. So those fronts are fine. I don't know. I have aches and pains. I'm not sleeping well at night because of the snottiness. I'm not sleeping well at night because all I can think about is when is this baby coming. And I remember feeling that way with Oz and not sleeping good and just wondering, when was my water going to break, or when was I going to start having, timeable contractions. But I don't know why. It just seems so much worse this time, and I guess it's because we have Oz. And things in my family have been so chaotic the last week. And then, on top of that, it's the holidays, so I'm unsure about where he's going to go and what he's going to do. And it really just depends on the time and the place that we have her. So, because certain people want to be at the hospital, and then there's certain people that I want at the hospital, but I know would also have Oz, and that is just really stressing me out. And I keep talking to him about, and I've asked Ed to just come home and be with him at night, and that the baby and I will be fine by ourselves. at the hospital, so I think he is going to do that. But what if we have him in the middle of her in the middle of the night? So I'm super stressed out about that, which is not helping the way I feel or my case or anything. You know, we didn't have any of that before. I didn't have to worry with having another kid. I mean, I worried about Bree's kids, but it's different because they were not my sole responsibility. So, I don't know. I just keep asking everybody what the most inconvenient day would be, because that's the day she's going to come. So, I don't know. But anyways, I keep telling Oz, you know, that Mommy's going to have to stay in the hospital for the few days with the baby, but he can come and visit. And that he's going to have a play date with, you know, somebody. And that Daddy's going to come home and sleep with him at night. And the last 2 or 3 days, just randomly, like during the day, Oz will run up to me and say, Mommy, please don't leave me. So I'm assuming it's because we've been talking about the hospital stay. And I know he doesn't understand. And I know it's all going to be great. And it's all going to be fine. I mean, I expect stressful moments, but I know it's going to be good. I'm not like delusional. But I feel a little delusional. Anyways. So, this is where we are. And where in the crap is Brianna? She's not even home. Okay, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.